bird's eye view. Oh. Fuck. What's up, guys? Right, next little job we've got to do is put that radiator on that wall. However, it's a stud wall. That's the old girl what's coming off. So firstly we're going to take this off and oh my god, look at that underlay. Oh, it's like horrible stuff which just breaks to pieces and gets everywhere. And then yeah, probably, because this is actually an angled roof, as in we're in the pitch of the roof here. So what I've said to the customer is, because that's quite a heavy radiator, obviously with water it's going to be even heavier, is maybe cut a hole out, a square, and I can get in and get some noggins behind the stud work to fix it. I mean, on that type of radiator you can move the brackets wherever the hell you want really, but chances are it's not going to land in the symmetrical, you know, like 3 bars long on each side. And plus, knowing what I know from this house, I did the radiator downstairs, which didn't film. The pipes come up the wall and then into this little cavity here. So if I cut a hole out, I'm pretty sure I will see 2 flow and returns run into that downstairs radiator 15mm. So I could cut and cap these and then tee off the 15mm and just bring them behind this stud work and straight out. It'll look a lot neater job and I won't have to take as much full board. That is the plan. So firstly, let's get this one shut off, shut that valve off, and shut that valve off, and empty the system out. Well, no, empty the radiator down, not system. System's next. So whilst we wait for that to empty, I like to use my time wisely. You want this centre of the window, so I've just measured centre, which is there, and I'm going to get a level. This is all getting redecorated at some point. Apparently they're getting skimmed and that, so this radiator's only going to go on temporary, so I'll put a level line down centre, and then we're going to work out centre of radiator. I've done this many a times on this channel. Centre of the rad is 510. Okay. Pencil line on the radiator, and then we can push that pencil line to pencil line. A little bit of a close-up shot, you can't really see it, but that is centre and that is centre. And now we can work out, you can have your brackets wherever the hell you want. I normally put them, you know, 2 in, just so it looks aesthetically correct. Big words for a little man. God, that radiator's taking ages. I'm sure one of the valves doesn't shut off either because it sounds like there's a lot of pressure behind it, which is on a combi, so it'll just be taking the pressure off the boiler anyway. That is what it is, saving me half a job. So we'll get a height measured. I think they want it 8 inches off the floor, as we've just discussed, so I'll measure where the bracket's going to land for that, and then we'll get some pencil lines on the wall. Right, so 8 inches minus 20mm. That's just confusing. What is 8 inches in millimetres? This tape measure only has millimetres, so it's 200mm. So 200mm minus 20, and that is our height for the bottom of our bottom brackets. So that's our marks on the wall. We'll just put a pilot drill through just in case we're going to hit a joist. Wish me luck. Oh. Now, as corny as this sounds, I normally drill a little bit and then smell. And you can normally smell if it's wood. I might have got lucky there. Well, although I can't smell it. Yeah, it's definitely wood. Yes! What chances this side's going to be? Nothing. Nothing. I love it when radiator companies actually send penny washers, because you get sick of using. I go through so many. They never send any. Ugh. Oh man, that is fantastic. to be fair, I probably could get away with, because them two are going to land on a stud, hopefully. I probably could get away with using plasterboard fixings in that side, but if I'm going to have to cut a hole out anyway to get to the pipes, I mean, the joists are running this way, aren't they? Let's get this second bracket on, get them piloted as well, take the radiator off and just have a look at what's going on underneath that floor, what floorboards are up and stuff. So yeah, them pipe works. We've got 2 T's on. Well, they run along here and they're just teed up and then continue into this cupboard. So I've drilled a series of holes trying to find the spars, because I'm going to put this piece of plasterboard back in later. Obviously we've got one there and one there. I might just need to put a bracing spar in on that to catch it, because I don't want to go too close to that, make it hard work for the plasterer to smooth this back in. Although I think when they see the access behind here and the space, they'll change this to storage. I would if it was my house. But yeah, we're going to multi-tool that square out now. That should give us access to inside there for finishing hanging the radiator and see what's going on with the pipe work. I hate this. This stuff gets everywhere. It's disgusting. It's just old underlay that's just perished. It's not good. One glory hole. There's them 2 pipes I was telling you about. You can see where I can't fit. Oh, sugar. 2-speed fit 10mm, 15 10mm reducers over there, because obviously I didn't want to get the blow lamp or anything upside that. But yeah, we now can cut and tee into them. The heating's on, it's red hot, Jesus. I'm wondering whether this one I could cut and slide a piece in to cut out that tee, so they're using 2 couplings on the other side, if that makes sense. Loads of insulation in here, as you can see. Oh my god, past that breeze block wall is next doors. Yeah. Yes, we're going to put a spar down there. I'm glad they've overshot these floorboards as well, because there's something for me to lean on. Then we'll be able to catch that radiator and be able to clip the pipes up against these coming across, and have to drop down then to connect onto them. No bother ish. That's a clip onto the floor. Delicious. Right, let's see what's going on there. You can't see it, but yeah, it's just a straight tee up, dead close together, which is great stuff. Not what I wanted, and it's absolutely scalding. Never mind. Measured between the spars for our noggins to catch the brackets of the radiator. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces of 3x2 at 420 and get them screwed up on the inside. I can finish mounting that radiator, get the valves in there. I know where my pipes are going to be coming out in the back of that. Not that I'm looking forward to it. This is actually the shears part, taking out these T's. Bird's eye view. Oh. Fuck. Good job I'm only small. Right. You can see them 2 little pinpricks there. That's our bottom bracket. Don't know where the top one is yet, but at least get the bottom bit knocked in. I've said to myself, I'll do these a bit tighter so I can just knock them in for the time being. I think I've done them too tight. Pain. Should go though, I hope. Perfect. a bloody baffle in it, hasn't it? Grim. Grim. Right. Let's get the valves on now. And then we can work out exactly when are we going through into that mess under there. It's not nice. We should just tuck the floorboards up. Well, that don't feel too good. Very grindy, isn't it? Customer's not got a TRV here, it's got two of them. Ugh, smurf. So before I continue with that lot and try and get this board up where that pipe is, to cut and put two couplings on, get rid of that T under there. Same with this, get rid of the T under there. And then I'm just all solely working in that part, plus the heating's been on the whole time in here, as you can see, it's steaming away. Set the pressure off now, not the boiler off. Same with going having to bloody turn it off myself, it's doing my head in. I am absolutely melting, hence why I stripped down to a t-shirt. That's the pressure nearly off now. I have to get the rest of this board out. And we can get these two capped. That board down. I've just got the crappy situation in the back there. I'm going to put some chrome 10 to 15mm arbors in there, and that'll determine our height and our hole for drilling through. So I've just pulled a square bend now. That length I've cut off, so it should be around the access hatch. I'm going to thread it. I'm going to go inside behind there and thread it through the hole. That side I've had to angle the drill bit because there's a stud right there. Obviously, the reason why I'm using 10mm is because it's easier to manage for me at the minute. I can get a length inside that hole, but I'll just bend that and straighten it out when I'm in there. And all you haters are going to go at me in the camera saying, "You're going to use 15. I'll use 15 at this end. It's only one radiator. And you go and climb scratching around in that little cupboard. You come and do it." They're so good, them, these chrome 10 to 15mm. Push fit reducing elbows. I know the push fit, but if you was ever to come take this radiator off, turn valves off, put the pressure off, and then you can just spin that valve out of the way and get your container under it properly. Just easy. That side's done now. Just gonna get some chrome Talon pipe covers to hide that hole there, and then we're going to get inside there. Right. Shouldn't be much water left in this side because I've already took the pressure off the other side, but you never know. None. Good. Right. So for this one, I'm going to cut two couplings in. Get me out of this void here. Not sure about that one yet, but concentrate on one thing at once. Put our little Talon chrome covers on now. We've cut and pressed that T out. So I can move on to this side now. I'm dreading going back in there. And I've also got another job booked in at 12 and it's literally 5 to 11. I feel like I don't get as much done as I used to do. You know, like, I mean, I'm 34, so I'm not old, but I don't know, I feel like I used to get miles more done 5 years ago. Now, one rad is taking me, well, there's quite a bit involved, like, but I got here at 9, 2 hours and I'm only up to here. I don't see that's far enough. Maybe I've got too high expectations of myself, I don't know. Board is back down there. That T's been cut out and pressed in, and I've just moved it to over here. So I've got one T in. I need to get the next T in. And then we are literally all in that cupboard. Great. I sound so enthusiastic. Oh, and one of the biggest things that I might have slowed down on is the fact that I filmed, but I'm not being funny. A lot of time, I might waste like 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes overall in one full episode by talking. Most of the time I'm actually just filming and talking, as in doing my job and talking. Let's all witness the last joint together. Ugh. Right, don't know what you can see down there. They just want lagging. That's us done in there. Fantastic. Right, shut that rad off because I need to put an inhibitor in this one. And I don't know whether I've got the inlet and outlet the right way. Inlet and outlet the right way around. Doesn't matter if not, because it's double. I can swap it around. Just switch the rad over. Put a little brace in there to support that. But obviously I want to get everything pressured up and test for leaks before doing that. And insulate the pipes. Everything's back down here. Carpet's back down. We are winning. Let's go find the boiler. All this is being ripped out to pieces anyway. It's going to be have an extension. Great. Could just put an inhibitor in that if needed. Never mind. System's now back up to pressure. That's full of inhibitor. So let's just hope that I don't have to drain the bloody thing down. Otherwise, excuse me. Otherwise I'm going to have to put more in. All these are under pressure now. They all seem alright. So I'll just flick on the heating and hope I've got them the right way. Why can't I say that? Right way around. And whilst putting this plasterboard piece back in and tidying up the tools. What do you think to this carpet? Lovely. Have that in my house. 100 years ago. Box filled back in. However, I think they'll make that into storage. Again, I would if it was my house. This is getting nice and warm now. Thank God. Saved me a tenner bottle of inhibitor. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to put this out as one episode. I've just decided. I don't know how long it is, but it's going out as one single episode. Main focus, climbing through a tiny little hole in the wall. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to give the video a like if you've liked it. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And peace out.